Alright, so we always start with our feet together. And we start with our Shaolin Kung Fu Salute by bringing the right hand up and placing our left hand on top and giving a bow of respect. Very nice. Okay, and then we of course going to start with our jumping jacks. Ready and begin. 1, 2, 3, 1. 1, 2, 3, 2. 1, 2, 3, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 5. 2, 3, 6. 1, 2, 3, 7. 1, 2, 3, 8. 1, 2, 3, 9. 1, 2, 3, and 10. Alright, very good. And then we step out into what the Chinese call Wu Qi posture, which means that you're supposed to stand upright and keep your toes straight. Okay, and then from there, we begin our warm-ups. Start by turning and circling the wrists. And switch. Elbows. And switch. Open and shoulders. Big circles. And we're going to switch. And let's try alternating. And switch. And then we're going to cross forward and back. And swing the arms up and down. Reach up there pretty high, all the way up there. And I'm going to reach for the ceiling. Cross our arms, pull the shoulders down, and we're going to circle the neck. Breathe up the circle and breathe down the circle. And when you get to the bottom, switch. And then place your hands on your back, on your lower back, okay? And then turn your waist. And then when you get to the back, switch. And bring your feet together. And now, circle your knees. And switch. And we'll stand up, circle your right ankle. And switch. And we're going to go up on the heel. And then switch feet. And continue. Circle the ankles. And switch. And the heel. And then we'll practice our one-leg stretch. So, to start with, you can put your hands on your hips. You're going to turn your toe in, shift your weight, turn the toe out, and then we're going to lift our arms above our head, and then we're going to hold the stretch. for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And then we'll stand up, turn the toe in, shift your weight, toe out, arms up, and then stretch. For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Alright, and we'll stand back up. And we're going to separate our feet and slide side to side. Sometimes we call it crouching tiger, glides side to side. And then we're going to adjust our feet so we can turn into our forward bow stretch. And then switch. And then we'll stand up. Bring our feet back into our standing position, our Wu Chi posture. And then we'll squat down. And try to keep your feet flat on the ground. And when you're ready to get up, we straighten the legs, touch the toes and hang down for a second. Maybe 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then we slowly stand up. Very nice. And then we do something we call the big 3 exercises. Number 1 is counter swing, 2 is rise and drop, and 3 we call dog shakes the water. Alright, so first one, arms out, and then counter swing. One arm goes to the front while the other goes to the back. You take a look over your shoulder, maybe look behind you on the wall, and we'll get a nice twist. But we try not to twist our knees. So we don't want to see this one. That would be bad. That might hurt your knees. So we're going to keep our knees straight as we turn. And then we're going to gather our energy, gather our breath. So we're going to inhale as we raise the arms all the way up. And then as your hands come down, exhale, breathe out. And let's do that 2 more times. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out. Next is rise and drop. So we're going to inhale, lifting ourselves up, lifting our heels, and then exhale, drop and bounce. It's almost like a string is connected to the top of your head and it lifts you up, inhale, and exhale, drops you back down. And we'll do that again. And let's say one more time. And then the last one is dog shakes the water. So I don't know if any of you guys have a dog, but I have one, and you've all probably seen one. You ever seen a dog get wet and then shake the water off its body? Well, that's what we're going to do here. So you're going to inhale, and then as you exhale, shake your hands, your arms, your body, and then your legs. And we'll do it again. Inhale, breathe in, and exhale. Breathe out. Dog shakes the water. Get all the wiggles out. And then we're going to do just a little bit of our standing concentration. So you're going to bring your left hand below your belly there, and you're going to bring your right hand up a little higher. You're going to make sure that your toes are still straight. And then we're going to enjoy a little bit of standing concentration. So the idea is to be about as still as you can possibly be. And most of the time, we really just focus on breathing. So as you're standing, you can just kind of watch the inhale, watch it as you kind of observe as you take your breath in, and then you'll observe as you breathe out. And the most important thing to do is relax. How long do you think you could stand here without moving? And the longer you can do this, the stronger you get. The more focused you become. Just a few more seconds. And then we're going to end our standing concentration by gathering again. Inhale up, breathe in, raise the arms, and breathe out as the hands come down. And then let's practice a couple of our simple breathing exercises. So the first one is rise and fall. You're going to breathe in as the hands rise, and you're going to breathe out as the hands fall. And we'll just repeat that several times. Breathe in, breathe out, remembering to relax. Our next one is expand, contract. Breathe in as you expand, and breathe out as your hands come together again. Contract. Breathe in, expand. Breathe out, contract. Next is gather and dissipate. So we're going to breathe in as we reach out in front of ourselves, kind of like we're grabbing the air, and then we pull it into the body. And then as we breathe out, we send it back out. Breathe in, crossing the arms, pulling in, and breathe out, pushing back out again. Gather, and dissipate. will be our last one. And we come back to our Wu Chi standing posture. And then we're going to practice something I call rock and roll. So you're going to turn to the right side. You're going to pretend as if you're holding a ball right here between your hands, like a basketball. And then you're going to shift your weight back, circle the ball up and then forward as you rock your weight. We usually like to breathe in when we come back and then breathe out when we go forward. So I like to refer to this as rock and roll moving meditation. So there's different types of meditation. We can sit down and meditate. We can stand up and meditate. We can move and meditate. Some people even like to lay down and meditate. Well, I'm not so sure that's something we want to do here. I'm sure some of you wouldn't mind taking a nap. But it would be meditation, so that might stop us a little bit. So I think it's better if we stay standing. And we'll turn back. And then we're going to turn to our left side and then reverse the circle. We're still going to breathe in as we come back and breathe out as we go forward. Rock and roll, moving meditation. Rocking our weight and rolling that basketball. Alright, and then we're going to turn back to the front, and that will end our moving meditation section. Gather chi, gather your breath one more time, and exhale down. All right, hey, welcome back everybody. All right, so this week we're going to take a look at our third form, which is called the Shaolin Salute form. Now if you guys took a look at the video last week, you noticed on the picture, the very front picture, there was a Kung Fu master on the screen. And this is where this form comes from. This form is a representative of the 5 animals and 5 families of Southern Shaolin Temple. Okay? And it's just a small form that we use to kind of demonstrate some of our basic techniques before we usually do a larger form. Okay, so let's take a look at it, our Shaolin Salute form. All right, so as always, we begin with our form. Bring up your right fist and the left hand and salute. Alright, so as always, we begin with our basic Shaolin Salute. So we bring up our right hand and our left hand together, the right hand is in a fist, and we give a salute of respect. Then we bring our fists back, elbows back as before, and we're going to use that same kind of step that we used in our last form. Sink down into your crouching tiger stance, and then you're going to start with a right reverse punch straight ahead. And you're going to block above your head with an open hand. We call it a knife block when you block with your open hand. And then we're going to circle that hand around and poke underneath, and then pull the fist back. Okay, then your left reverse punch. Block above your head, okay, with that knife edge block. Circle the hand in and poke right in the middle, and then bring the hands back. And now double punch. Bring the back of the hands together, twirl them around here, and poke out with both hands. And again, using that knife edge hand. Okay? And we bring our hands up and poke down. We block up, and then we circle the hands back around and poke. Pull the hands back, elbows back, your fists are on your hips, and now you're going to turn to your forward bow stance, or what we often call the praying mantis stance. Then we're going to slide back to our cat stance, and then we're going to step forward again and double punch. Okay? Now, you're going to block above your head with the right hand, and you're going to turn your left hand to the side to block forward. And then we're going to turn to the front, turning to our forward bow stance or our mantis stance with a hammering fist coming down. It's like we're putting in a nail with our hammer fist. Then we're going to bring the hand back, open up, so we can protect the side of our face. And then we're going to turn and chop. Nice and low here. Okay? Then we're going to turn, and the hands are here situated so that you're poking to both sides. Then we're going to step back here to our cat stance, fists on the hips again, and then we step forward and double punch. This time, your left hand goes up while your right hand pushes forward. And then we're going to turn with that same hammering fist right down the middle. Then we're going to bring the hand back, cover your face, and then turn and chop low. Okay? Then we're going to turn back to our crouching tiger stance with 2 finger pokes. So as you can see, one hand is poking this way, and the other hand is poking that way. All right? And then from there, we're just going to simply jump in and finish. Okay? So, let's try that again. Ready? Salute. Double elbows. Step out. And punch. Block with the open hand. Come around in a circle and poke upward. And repeat. Punch. Block above your head. And then circle the hand and poke. And then pull the hands back. And now double punch. Bring the hands together. Flip them over. And poke out to the side. And then circle the hands up and down. Block above your head. And then again, we poke up the middle. Pull the hands back. Turn to your forward bow stance. Come back to cat stance. And then we double punch forward. Lift your right hand above your head. Turn the left hand to push forward. And then we're going to turn with that fist, hammering fist coming downward. Bring the hand to cover your face, open it up, and then turn to chop low. Okay? Now we have that poke, so we're going to follow that poke all the way around to the other side. Bring your hands together, flip the hands over, back into your cat stance, step forward, and double punch. Now this time you block above with your left, push with the right, and then bring your left hammer fist down, right in the middle. Bring your hand back to cover your face, turn and chop low. And then again, we turn back to our crouching tiger with those 2 poking hands, and then we step in and push ourselves up. All right? Let's do that maybe a couple of more times here. Ready? And salute. And begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, and 26. Turning around. Step back in and finish. All right, let's get that one more time. Ready? And begin. And we finish and step in. All right, very nice work. Great job. And let's end with our salute once again. Thank you very much. And have a great day. See you soon. Bye-bye.